Jollibee Foods Corporation is considered the country's top fast food chain. Over the past few years, it has expanded its presence in China while acquiring other local brands such as Red Ribbon and Mang Inasal to strengthen its hold on the domestic market. Joining us now live in the studio to talk more about this homegrown brand is its Chief Financial Officer, Ysmael Baysa. He was also ING Bank Philippines and the Financial Executives Institute of the Philippines' CFO of the Year for 2010. Welcome to the show, Mr. Baysa.
Thank you.
Mr. Baysa, you manage the coffers of the country's largest fast food chain. What's that job like?
Well, first of all, let me describe to you what's inside. What's it like inside Jollibee Foods Corporation? When you're inside Jollibee, it's like in the locker room of a winning sports team, where it's like you are in a very good season and you're winning most of the games, and you believe that you're something into a really good thing. We believe our strategies are working very well. We are able to acquire companies. A lot of companies are attracted to us, and so are a lot of people who would like to work with us. And at the same time, we have a very good balance sheet, and we have a lot of cash, about 7 to 9 billion. So a lot of things are going very well. So in that context, you ask what would a CFO do in that kind of situation? And actually, surprisingly, what I found out was I find myself becoming even more introspective and insightful in the way we manage the business. Because in the midst of this activity and frenzy, opening stores here and acquiring businesses there, you have to step back. Somebody has got to step back and look on the bigger picture and see, could there be dangers? Are we still doing the right thing? Are we doing things in a high quality way? Is this going to meet our financial standards of investments? So somebody has got to be, in a way, while I'm part of the team and being gung-ho about our growth, I also have to be, in a way, sometimes contrarian and look at the risk ahead.
On to your profits, sir. Can you give us an idea of what JFC's profits were like for the full year of 2010 and where things are headed for 2011?
We actually work on a financial model or financial target. Basically, our model is that we have to increase our top line growth, our sales growth by double-digit growth, like 10% to 12% every year. And that we have to increase our net income or earnings per share by 12 to 15%. And over the last 5 or 6 years, we've been able to achieve that and sometimes surpass that. And based on our numbers, we will be within those ranges. We are going to meet our financial model target, which actually is consistent with how we have performed over the first 9 months. In the first 9 months of the year, our sales were up versus last year by 10%, and our profits were up by 16%. So pretty much in line with our model. Okay, so the growth target every year is for an increase of between 10 to 15%, would you say? Yes. All right. When will your Q4 figures be out? That would be out around the middle of February. Before that, where was your net profit for the first 9 months of the year? First 9 months of the year, our profit was up by 16% compared to last year. All right. So you've already hit your... We're on track. You're on track to hit our full year target. Yes. All right. So for 2011, it'll be another expansion of about 10 to 15%. Yes. Hopefully more. Is that conservative or an optimistic target? Because of the vision of Mang Inasal and our continued expansion in China, it's more likely that our top line growth will be stronger in 2011 compared to previous year. Mang Inasal alone will probably open stores between 80 to 100 stores in 2011, which is consistent. It had opened more than 140, 150 stores in 2010. Then we still have to increase, open more stores in China. Probably in total we would open about 60 to 70 stores in China, excluding the acquisition of Sanping Wang. So this year we opened a total of about 179 stores. So it's possible that all in all next year we will be opening about 300 stores. If
your
things
thrust
work.
moving forward, Mr. Baysa, is it more to expand locally or overseas?
Actually both. As you can see, we keep on acquiring even local brands like Mang Inasal, and we look forward to acquiring more businesses abroad in China, in Indonesia, and hopefully also in India.
Speaking of Mang Inasal, sir, they must have been gobbling up a considerable amount of your market share for you guys to want to acquire them.
Not really. I think in a way that is a misconception. We look at our market share, and what Mang Inasal has been doing is to create a new market. The Filipino food is a very big market, and what Mang Inasal has done is to convert the informal sector to the formal sector without actually affecting much the market share of Jollibee or Chowking or Greenwich or Red Ribbon. So what we have done is to acquire a company that is creating a new market of its own.
Okay. Are you looking to acquire anything else?
Of course, in abroad, we are looking toward acquiring more businesses. In the Philippines, we would be concentrating on growing Mang Inasal and Jollibee and Chowking, Greenwich, Red Ribbon.
You've also been busy bringing in a Korean coffee and gelato firm Cafe Ti Amo, acquiring Mang Inasal, of course, selling Deli France, also JVs in China. When will all of these recent acquisitions and asset sales be reflected in your bottom line? Perhaps Mang Inasal already for the fourth quarter. Yes,
actually, these joint ventures and acquisitions are already positively impacting our fourth quarter results. For Mang Inasal alone, for the month of December and next year would contribute about 8% to 9% growth for the entire JFC Group.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for your time this evening, Mr. Baysa, CFO of Jollibee Foods Corporation.
Thank you.
China